What's going on, guys? Hey, listen, man. We're going to talk about some Estee Lauder, and I'm sure I'm butchering that name because I was talking to Chris Siage a couple days ago, and the way he pronounced it, I was like, whoa, I know I'm saying this wrong. But I'm sure a lot of us John Deere Americans out there are pronouncing these how I'm pronouncing it. So strap up. Let's go for a ride, ladies. This one's for you.
Okay, I watch that head move side to side as I let the sin into the room. You are on top, let's connect minds. Trying to get into a mood. We gon' be fine. Close up the blinds, no rush. Finish the food.
All right. Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the afternoon. Today, from the House of Estee Lauder, we have Pleasures EDP for women. Heard a lot about this house. I want to know what time period this is from because I think it is vintage. Probably, you could probably get access to this today, I believe, but this is old batch. Got a 3.8 rating out of 5, but 10,000 women have purchased this. So this might have been really popular back in the days. Let's get an initial impressions on this. I just wanted to see what, it was launched in 95. Okay, so it's 30 years old. I would call that vintage for sure. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let me say this. Beautiful, stunning fragrance. I actually think in today's world, that is timeless perfumery. It would have smelled incredible back in the day. Today, I'm going to tell you why this is still relevant. This is a watery note. It has a note like a drop of water that's slightly sweet. So almost like the most faintest, lightest rose watery quality to it with just beautiful white and pink florals. It's fresh, it's airy, it's open, it's realistic water droplets with realistic white pink florals. Okay, let's just follow the order, guys. Let's follow the order. It even has a touch of powder, but it's got mostly a watery, light, airy, crisp feel. I'm shocked this got a 3.8. I'm very shocked. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for giving us a 3.8. Green notes: freesia, pink pepper, violet leaf, tuberose, red berries, lily of the valley, peony, lilac, lily, jasmine, rose, geranium, caro, musk, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli. Okay, listen, guys. Normally when I start seeing peony and rose and violet leaf and freesia and all that stuff and ylang-ylang, even though that's not in this, I start getting worried because you have tons of big characters fighting for attention. This is smooth. Normally in a fragrance list like this, stuff sticks out, but no, the blend is so smooth, I can't make out which note is getting more attention. I get this very faint rose watery water dropletness with tons of white florals, tons of purple and pink florals, so lightly dancing in the background. It's musky, it's light, it's even a light powderiness. This is special. Ladies, where's my soundboard? Very, very nice. Spray test approved. This is what I would do, ladies. Load yourself up with this. This is incredible. I'm going to tell you why, though, because otherwise you're going to say I'm capping when you bought it and go to smell it. Okay, guys. This is angelic beauty. This is where angelic beauty meets the art of perfumery. It's middle of the road in terms of it's not so natural it's not a perfume. It's not so perfumey that it's transforming you. This is a couple notches above natural beauty in terms of scent profile. It's a beautiful fragrance that would complement you as a woman. And I'm going to tell you why it's a necessity. There might be a lot of fragrances in Bath and Body Works that might get you around this, But I find with rose watery, white florally, pink florally type of scents, excuse me, they have an overly artificial sweetness even when it's light. And it smells cheap. They somehow seem to leave the naturalness in the ingredients and raw materials aren't good enough. And so you smell like cheap rose water, cheap white florals, cheap pink florals, etc. No, this smells like high quality ingredients, perfect blend, that light rose water, white, pink, purple, floral, just beauty. The blend is smooth. Nothing sticks its head out. It's musky. It's slightly powdery. Ladies, to me, this is signature everyday wear. You're not going to smell like some rich, extravagant woman. You're going to smell like a girl or a woman with great taste that is addictive to be around. This would instantly lift your mood, instantly make you smell clean, fresh, all of the feminine qualities that you want as a woman texturally are there. And then it just enhances your smell profile just a little bit with the best nature has to offer. Again, it has a Bath and Body Works-y feel to it, so it would be a scent profile you're super familiar with, ladies. I just think this is the highest form of it if you had an everyday dumb reach fragrance to wear that smells so beautiful, so light, so airy. How's the performance on this? I get a little bit of green notes, just tiny bit of green, but it's mostly a rose water, white florally, musky, slight powdery type of scent. This is just everything about a woman that's beautiful to me. It's moderate in its strength. There are a good amount of people that say it's strong and long lasting, but I think what's great about a fragrance like this is, ladies, if you like your fragrances to wear heavy and luxurious, just shotgun yourself with like 10, 12. You know, this is the fragrance. Who did I see? I forget her name, but I got to get her on the show. When she sprayed, she didn't slowly, she just, she's not counting. Bam, 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 bam. She's just enveloping, waving her hands around, you know, doing her little routine. And I ain't hating on that. That's beautiful. This is a fragrance you could do that with. You could just load up an aura of bubble, bask in it. It'll sit down just so elegantly. But if you wanted to be light, ladies, you know, like my wife, she might only hit herself with 3 sprays. You know, this is the fragrance where, like, my wife normally does 2 sprays max on just about anything. Even when she wears light fragrances like Day 3 Bonnie and, Libre isn't quite light, but she wears, I think, the Eau de Toilette version of it or the Eau de Parfum. Some of her lighter scents, I'm not going to name her whole fragrance lineup here, but she would only do like 2 sprays, even of the heavy stuff. This might be the fragrance where I could get her to spray it 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so easy and light and nice, and the blend is smooth, and it doesn't smell fake for how simple it is. This is staple everyday wear, ladies. Any season, any reason. Ladies, I think if you're even 15, 16 years old, all the way up to retirement home, you can wear this and just smell like timeless beauty from women. I don't want to say elegant and sophisticated because that's not the vibe. It's not going to transform you into more sophistication. You are just going to smell like a beautiful human being. You know, the vibe is angelic, airy, light, nature's sweetness, nature's florals. This is the Garden of Eden for a woman. You know, I love this. If they just sold this in a Bath and Body Works, they would sell out and not need to have 100 different scent profiles. Any season, any reason, casual, upscale casual. But you will make the excuse, ladies, to wear this in any occasion, even if it's date or serious or whatever. Because this is what you'd want to smell like every morning getting up out of bed. Just this heavenly goodness. On skin, it comes alive even more. It gets a little bit warmer, but the same scent profile is there. It might lose some of its airy wateriness on skin and turn more into the floral angelic side rather than the watery rose waterish side. I feel like it's more rose watery on test strip, but on skin, it kind of sits into the floral. Ah, so good, so good, so good. 10 out of 10 for me.
Perfect.
This is one of those fragrances that you're not giving it a 10 because it's got all this personality and wow factor and it's different and blah, 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 blah. It's a connoisseur's wet dream. No. Ladies, super practical, elegant beauty that you can wear every single day and it will never get old for as long as you live. And for that, it is a masterpiece. Blend is absolutely beautiful. Women, don't smell this and think you've smelled a million things like it because you have. Again, it's not going to smell unfamiliar, but to me, the quality and the blend is what makes this the best version of what you already are smelling like. Put your nose on it. I think it's excellent. Ladies, let me know if you've tried this Estee Lauder Pleasures Eau de Parfum. And it is just, you got to have it in your collection. I do want to say this. How much can we get that for in today's world? Can you still buy this today? It looks like it's available just about everywhere. Yeah, you can get this for 25 bucks. So Sloma Shop has a 100 mil for 38, totally worth it. 30 mil for 25, totally worth it. Can you get this from anywhere else cheaper? I'm sure you can. Fragrance X, you can get the 30 mil for 22 bucks. I'm sure you can get it on Fragrance Buy or something. This is a staple, ladies. I might blind buy this for my wife right now because I know she would absolutely eat this up. Okay, sorry, guys. I got to get out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell. Ladies, I'm going to look out for you more this year. I'm going to make it my goal to not just give you fragrances to get for your man or your boyfriend or your children, your boys. I want you to have a man's perspective on women's fragrances. I'm not the Lord of Fragrance, but man, if I come across some heat like Pleasures EDP from Estee Lauder, ladies, I'm going to tell you about it because I'm sure you got your fragrance game covered, but I want to tell you what men like. That's the one thing you can't tell yourself. You might have your own little case studies and stuff like that, but maybe a lot of y'all haven't put your nose to this Estee Lauder, so it's a cheapie, world-class cheapie, timeless masterpiece. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. Let me know if you have any comments below. Men, get your girl this fragrance. It's a cheap banger of a Christmas or birthday present. All right? Take care, guys. Love y'all.